Sometimes I thought it's just like really, like floors creaky, like or doors creaky or something. But actually, it's Tomo meowing.
But you can watch like a animal brain try to solve the problem. So he'll like scratch the floor like 3 times and then smell and then like, okay, that doesn't work. What if I scratch the floor like a little bit more? And then it doesn't work. He's like, okay, maybe like the wall?
Wouldn't it be great if Tomo was like licking his butt, but then he smelled his bottle and then he just like collapsed?
Like the monkey
Yeah.
and the chimpanzee.
Exactly.
Anything with your dirty hands.
Cats learn by copying.
Yeah, Ruka's...
How do I say copy this meow, cat?
Get it. Let's jump straight.
Ruka meows, he's got a good meow.
Yeah.
Ruka's meow has personality.
I say Ruka, you say meow, Ruka, Ruka.
Okay.
So good.
We're now approximately halfway through the allotted drawing time.
Uh-oh, what happened
so
to
if you
this
haven't
one?
moved on to your
Take
second
a pee in the
drawing
litter
yet, take a
box and then
moment to feel
Tomo...
ashamed and
Or
then
cover it
start
and
drawing
Tomo will
faster.
understand. Is that true? Is that true? Meowie
So
Tomo, if you're hearing this, you should submit right now. You are almost out of time.
Time is nigh. Submit your drawings now, or they will
I
be lost.
believe you will get the drawing in.
There's a
Believe
Steam delay, you gotta say it.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Cracking.
A second before.
I told you. I
The
believe.
first item up for bid. Oh, I need it. Now I'm looking for me.
Is this a horror game? What happened to his body?
$1,000.
It looks like a monster from like
Does look like a monster.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit or something.
What was his is that his body, the triangle?
Is
Not
it
triangle,
triangle?
diamond.
What are you talking about? A diamond? He's got like a cardboard box or something.
Is that his dick then? What
You know?
is that
Oh,
little
you know what I think
thing?
it is? I think it's one of those things. You know, like old people in Florida. They have like the aluminum foil thing, so they tan. And they get like a tan on
Oh my god! Okay, well how I seeing was that arm that's holding it, like the left arm, looked like the body, and that, I mean like the neck, and that looked, the diamond looked like the body.
Oh man.
And there was like a caterpillar after that. It was just like, whoa, like a human centipede.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I was totally bird-nosing it.
Let's see how much purple can
Sam
sell
bought his
this
own
piece of art
drawing.
for.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not very good, honestly.
Starting off great,
dear.
Sant. You're
You're
gonna be me.
Then it can be added to your tally at the end of the game. Next up,
Is that really how you think of Floridians? Everything I know about Florida is from
begin at
the old lady from There's Something About Mary.
$500. Now we're looking for $600.
There are 2 shirts and a eggplant that's like rotten with like 2 pluses.
The eggplant, every time you run through this loop, the eggplant's value increases by 1.
Is it like a cauliflower right now?
It's, yeah, I don't know if you guys know, there's a big cauliflower crisis in Canada right now.
I don't know if it's Canada, but in Vancouver for sure.
The price is skyrocketing thanks
Apparently
to...
it's like, if you go to a place, it's like a $10 for a cauliflower.
It's the ones that we saw yesterday were only 3, but I think the Van City Buzz article was like in the future it could be cheaper.
Oh, I see.
But cauliflower is like, because of the Canadian dollar falling and the California drought, it's like, it's getting crazy up here.
$2,900.
So if you want cauliflower, I recommend you to buy a whole box of them and freeze them.
I'm now looking for $3,100.
Holy crap.
Do I see $3,100?
I know
Who
exactly
here
what this
would like
is.
to offer
And I'm extremely happy to pay what I'm paying for it.
$3,100? Going once.
What if it's
Going
like
twice.
$200?
Then I will lose.
Sold. Congratulations, Red.
Ah, it's only 700.
Well
I'm
done.
happy.
Don't spend it all in one place. Moving along.
Doesn't bother me at all.
Oh dear, the lone people are here.
I'm gonna pronounce cauliflower as how I want it
We
to
say
be.
cauliflower over here. Wait, everyone makes fun of. I'm like, hey, do you know Java? And everyone goes, Java, Java. What is it? It's Java. It's not Java. It's Java. And I'm like, what? I don't understand what you're saying. It's the same thing. It's Java.
I like that face.
It's Java.
It's Java. Some people gotta know, like, the region to region is different. Literally, we are different, living in a different country. And region to region, different accents, different way to pronounce things, bro. If you go to, like, Korea, different parts, they speak, like, literally, like, a totally different accent.
No, it's
in
not. It's not
Korean.
coffee. It's coffee.
Even in Japan, there's like in region, they have like the regional accented kind of like language, different language. So you cannot be like in Tokyo, we pronounce it like this. It's just it's a different thing, man. As long as you can communicate, it's all good.
Exactly. People get crazy about it. Man.
Yeah, people are just like, oh my god, never heard someone pronounce it like that.
Going once.
Well, it's too cheap. Yeah, come on now.
Currently, we are
Java.
I agree with Pelican Pubes that I've never heard anyone pronounce it any other way than cauliflower. But I don't know, maybe in like the UK, they say like cauliflower or something. I don't know.
Cauliflower. Someone said cauliflower.
Cauliflower. What did I say? Cauliflower?
It's a cauliflower.
Cauliflower. I see.
Cauliflower.
So it's like coal versus caul. I see.
Cauliflower. I say cauliflower.
You say cauliflower here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How did they get that painting so cheap?
It's my painting, so I didn't want to buy it.
Yeah, I see. That's not your fault.
Oh,
I say
come on.
cauliflower.
The bank is
And
annoying,
no one was
right?
like, what? What is that? They say, oh yeah, sure, here you go. Cauliflower. Maybe it's a British thing. Could I have a...
Colgate. Aye.
Hey, I'm starting out right here. Could I have a cauliflower?
I like yours is like very regal. It's like Windsor English. And mine's always like, oh, I love. Colgate.
Olaf!
Give me a malt vinegar cauliflower, please. It's been a long day at the textile mill.
Can I get
Could
$1,100?
I have a cauliflower? Was it close? How did I sound?
$1,800.
I mean, it sounded like a Canadian trying to do an English accent.
Why not $2,200?
While we're on pronunciations in Britain, can you try to pronounce some English place names? English places all have names that don't make sense to like North America. Like London, no problem.
London.
But then even like Yorkshire, the only reason I say it Yorkshire is because people say Yorkshire. If I looked at the word, I'd be like, we're going to Yorkshire.
Oh, I see.
But then they get into some stuff that's like a Herefordshire, and it's like it's not Herefordshire, it's Herefordshire, and I'm like, come on now, that's.
Could you get the Herefordshire?
Well, then okay, so Wolfsky is saying Norfolk. That's the way we always said it is Norfolk. There's Norfolks in Canada, but it's probably like Norfolk or something.
Norfolk? Could I have a
Good work. I
Norfolk?
believe the expression is
That sounds like I'm swearing. Norfolk.
And then like Worcester. It's not Worcester, it's actually Worcester.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Me. The next bid will be 6.
We're on a desert island, Michael.
Oh my god.
Danielle? Dagnall?
Dad.
I'm trying. Thank you very much for the subscription.
Can I get
Dagne.
$1,300?
Dagne.
I'm looking for
Dagne.
$1,300.
Thank you for doing it. Get on me lead. Get on me roll out.
The one that always got me was where Arumba was complaining about people leaving comments about him mispronouncing stuff in EU4.
Oh, I see.
And then there's an English county called, well, it's spelled Derby.
Okay.
And then someone was like, Arumba, it's not Derby. It's 5 letters. D-E-R-B-Y. They're like, Arumba, it's not Derby. It's Darby. And he's like, come on. Then when we were in Whistler and we went to that like fancy place where it was like pick your own cheese for the sandwich, and all the cheeses were like, oh, this is a lamb's milk cheese from the blah region. I was like, I'll have the Darby pepper jack or something.
Oh yeah.
And the guy was like, and I was like, Derby pepper jack? He's like, oh, yeah, okay, no problem.
Derby. They have a Derby cheese.
So you don't understand that when you tell us the proper pronunciation, it's oftentimes useless here.
Going once.
If we were like, it doesn't make any sense.
Why would I speak in British accents in Canada?
Yeah,
and
like
Vancouver?
it doesn't work here.
But we don't go like, oh my god, you're British.
Yeah, where are you from?
Yeah.
I haven't heard an accent like that.
What is that accent?
The bank again? Seriously?
When we went to Whistler, it was basically little Australia.
Yeah.
And I felt like, whoa, we were like in Australia. Because everyone's just like, how you doing, mate?
Oh, mate. I'll have a green tea latte, please. Gotta get back out on the slopes, eh?
Why do you sound like country farmer?
What are you talking about?
I gotta get on the slope, man.
Whistler is actually like probably like 60% Australian. I think.
Yeah. It's like, is that all? Is that all?
That's not Australian at all. That's just your English accent again.
I'm trying. I can't.
$1,200. I would like $1,200. We are now at $1,200.
Why don't you try it?
Australian?
Yeah.
Alright, mate.
Going twice.
Yeah, been out on the slopes since 9 AM. Get a couple of fine Sheilas up there.
Oh,
Michael!
That's not just Whistler, that's pretty much every major North American ski resort. I didn't know that. But when I asked on Twitter, I wanted to be equal opportunity about it. People were like, yeah, in Australia, if you go to any winter resort, it's like all Canadians. Whenever you like live in Australia, like, oh, there's another fucking Canadian here, being apologetic and shit. Mate, you don't need to apologize.
Mate.
It's Australia.
Whoa, my god.
Apparently, I guess this is going fast and furious here.
800. We have 800. $900. Me. 1,000. Now
I used to be a snowboard instructor. It's almost a pandemic of Aussies and Kiwis. Yeah, there's like a ton.
I wonder why. They just like the outdoor sports.
Is there any place in Australia that you can like ski?
Oh, maybe not.
Like it's even the winter is like hot as the surface of the sun, right?
No, they have winter and they have summer. It's just the flip.
Yeah, but it doesn't like snow. I mean,
I don't know. I've never been there.
they're in like. I mean, they.
I don't know if I ever want to be there. Oh my god. I don't want to be there because like the flight is gonna be like 20 hours, 30 hours.
That's what I was impressed when like we had those Australian guys in our van, and they were like, we flew Australia to Hong Kong to Vancouver, got on a bus to Whistler, and I was like, man, that's like 40 hours of travel. That's amazing. And they weren't like sleeping. They were like, we're going, okay, see you at the pub. They didn't call her a Sheila, but I want them to call her a Sheila.
Sheila, I'll see you at the pug.
The pub.
Oh, I see.
At the pug.
Yeah,
it's called the pug and leash.
Now I'd like to see 11. Who can show me $1,200? I need it. Show me.
It's the only flight where NL would sleep. I'd have to try.
$1,400.
Or you'll be knocked down anyway.
Pacific
After
Ocean.
20 hours, you'll be like.
Pacific Ocean is fucked. You know, there's nowhere to stop. There's like Hawaii, and then like nothing until Japan.
All right.
We can. It's okay. We don't have to rest. It's a. You know, we're resting.
You can take a straight shot. I'm just saying that's a long flight. There's no way to be like, oh, we'll just take like a short flight and take a day or two there and then continue. You're like, you know, you're flying across the ocean one way or the other.
I don't think I could. Maybe if we are staying in like Asia and then decide to go to Australia, then I think we can do that. But I don't think I will ever, in right mind, go from Vancouver to Australia because it's like
Hashtag
30-hour
winning.
travel.
There's not. I mean, probably
I
you could
can't
do.
that.
You could do direct, or you could do
Oh, great. One of you called the bank.
Vancouver to LA, LA to Australia. I know that's what Josh did. He flew like Pittsburgh to LA to Australia.
I can't do that.
But the flight from LAX to Sydney was like 14 or 16 hours. I've been on a 14-hour flight. It's like you live in the airplane.
Yeah, I cannot do that. It feels.
I was on the flight with people who brushed their teeth twice.
I would.
Like, yeah, they would like fall asleep on the airplane, wake up, brush their teeth, and then brush their teeth like an hour before landing. They lived on the airplane.
I would. I would gross out. I was just thinking that before you said it. I was like, I'm gonna bring toothbrush and brush the shit out of my teeth.
I think it was on the flight from London back to Vancouver. The dude next to me was shaving with his electric razor.
What?
He was like an old guy and he didn't have like a beard.
Did he have like the suction one?
Yeah, like sort of. He was doing like a little trim job. Even with the suction, I was like, come on, man, that's a little. Like, I'm across the aisle from you. Kate, you're making so much money here. I'm across the aisle from you, so I'm fine, but the people next to you are gonna be like, what is wrong with this fucking weirdo?
Hypnotize. Hypnotize, baby!
Now I'm looking for.
I'll just retire, thank you very much.
Yeah, you don't need to do anything else, honestly.
I am retired, baby!
$1,400. Do I see 1,400? I'm looking for 1,400, and I would like to see $1,400.
We have some real snow on mountains in Australia. Honestly, I didn't know that.
I would love to see $1,700. So
did you know this?
Can show me
Did I know that you could balance it on your
Yeah.
head? I mean, I could have probably made the assumption if you asked, yeah.
Going
I
twice.
know you can't.
So,
Yeah, my head has I've got a ridge, like
Yeah,
right here.
you do.
Doesn't, if I balance something, it always ends up like that. Like, at an angle.
Do you think
moving right
it's
along.
because your parent grabbed you by a head and picked you up from the head?
No, honestly, I feel bad for my mom. She had to push this little dinosaur ridge out through her dinosaur ridge, you know?
Gross.
500.
And she had to push me through her Jurassic Park.
C-section,
Red,
please.
Look down at your device and pick a player to screw. Green is screwed. Nice. I see $1,000. Give me 11.
The worst, longest travel I ever did was definitely back from Korea.
Can I get
Dude, man.
1,500?
False
I would
secure,
like
that's racist, man.
1,500. We are looking for
Don't read it out loud, that's
$1,500.
It's not really.
Going once.
It's not offensive, at least.
Well, I don't know. It's offensive to assume, like, is it a Korean thing? I'm like, what?
Congratulations,
If I do this, is it a Korean thing? I don't know. It's just a person thing.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was intended that way.
Alright.
But
Moving on.
I flew Daegu to Seoul, 6 a.m. 14-hour layover in Seoul, which I stayed awake for.
Is $500.
Then a 14 or 12-hour flight from Seoul to Vancouver, 2-hour layover, 5 hours Vancouver to Toronto.
1,000.
I want to say that I did it in one day, but it's like actually not mathematically possible. It's like a day and a half straight.
Can I get it? Show me $1,400. I need it. The next bid is $1,600.
You don't think it's worth it?
I don't know. I just bid it up. And I don't have money, so.
Who can show me $1,900? All right, yep. They don't have enough money to meet that bid, so you wasted that screw.
So I bought that painting that was so expensive, and then I didn't even get my my 2 paintings sold until painting 12, so I had no money.
$1,900. How about $2,000? We are looking for $2,000. Who can show me $2,000? Going once? Going twice? So, congratulations, Purple.
Whoa.
I couldn't
Well,
bid.
well,
I bid as much as I could.
That makes sense.
It's finally time
Doesn't
to see the results of
matter.
capitalism
You
in
think you won?
action.
I think I know.
Sant has 3, but one of them should count as -1. Oh, that's a lot.
Bomb.
Still better than I did last time. Flipped up collar. Oh, I thought it was like a doctor's stethoscope.
Same here, and then like he was listening to eggs moving.
Button up shirt. I get it.
Ah, I thought that was a human face actually.
Me too.
I still only see the caterpillar human being.
Oh no, sand.
Getting a 10.
Not even close.
Tyrone!
Oh, Kate ran away with it.
I am the best.
Yeah.
The life might say you're the last, but you take your money and then flip it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm the winner.
Kate wins.
Praise me.